You're going to learn something today because I just figured, why don't we share what we learned this past weekend? Some of the things you may know, some not so much, and that's why we're doing this, because we are learning together. For instance, this came through.
Something I learned this weekend watching Netflix, the name of avocado, where it originates from, is the ancient Aztec word for testicle. Yeah.
So, look, I like how you and I both looked at each other like, wait, hold on, should we Google this now? Will our local network allow us to Google
Yes, it
Aztec
will.
and testicle? What?
It will. I already did.
And?
It's true. Look, when IT looks
That
at my search history,
you're out, my friend. HR is going to get
but
you in.
when I heard that, I was like, no, he's making this up.
Is that? Oh my!
It's true.
I love this. I'm learning so many cool things. In fact, hold on. So earlier I told you about Luke, and Luke sent in a message about, in the Beat It video, the table in that pool table scene doesn't have any holes on it. And then I got messages there after saying that apparently Carom billiards, aka French billiards, they don't have holes on the board anyway.
So it's not supposed to have holes.
So not supposed to have holes. So,
Okay.
but this is what I love about this learning, is that we get a chance to debunk, share, take any myths out of it. It's great. Elaine.
Hey, Carl, Zoe, Petrus, how are you guys doing?
Great.
thank
yeah.
you.
Nogals, all of us are here. So, Elaine, tell me, what is this thing that you just learned this weekend?
Well, Carl, you know when you're driving towards a fuel station and you forgot on which side your tank is, you either break your neck or you try and drift or whatever the case may be. So I've learned that on your odometer,
Yeah.
just below the fuel, reading, there's a little fuel tank there, and the arrow next to it basically indicates on which side your fuel tank is.
That's always very handy.
Yeah, I think not a lot of people knew that. Fortunately, I came across that fact, and I was also mind blown. But it's so handy when you actually know it. But when you actually buy the car, no one actually gives you the rundown of things. For instance, in my Golfie, the driver's side door, when you open it, all of my tire pressures are right there as I open my door.
Yeah, mine as well.
So yeah.
And if your car's out of warranty and you have to pay for your services,
Yes.
they often put the sticker there to also say when your next service is.
You see? We're learning, Elaine. Thank you so much for sharing yours. I appreciate you, and thanks for giving us the fuel that we need. Another thing that came through. Let's see here.
Hi, good day, KFM team. Just something that I also came across was the word news. Where it derives from is actually north, east, west, south.
I also thought that, I think a lot of people have done this acronym thing with news, like notable events, weather, and sport,
Yes.
right? But what's the truth?
So that also makes sense because the way we gather news is
Yeah.
north, east, west, south. You gather it from around the world. So that can work as well.
You're saying so that's valid, and the notable events, weather, and
That
sport?
is, but the real thing is...
Oh, you got it?
I've got it. It
No.
actually started in the 14th century when they developed the word news.
Yeah.
So what happened was they developed a special use for the plural of use. USE. New. New. Let's try that. Okay. Plural form of new.
So new and then plural news. So
Yes.
all the news stuff that's come through.
It's associated with the presentation of new information.
Okay. 14th century.
14th century.
New.
What did that look like? What the 14th century was like? How would they know that? New.
Give me an hour and I'll let
Okay,
you know.
no,
I have to
it's
just
fine.
go back in time. a bit.
Your search history at Prime Media Broadcasting is already messed up after you search avocado testicle. So we can't go into any more of that. But wowza, this is fantastic. Also, Simon blown away by having his car for 6 years for the first time, actually seeing that whole petrol tank hack with the little petrol symbol and the arrow as to where your petrol tank is. That's fantastic too. And also Netflix codes. I hope you Googled those. That's going to blow your mind. If you love a certain genre, connect with that. So many learnings. And I'm sure you can catch this video on social media whenever we get it out there on KFM ZA. But thank you for sharing yours. In fact, Monday seems to be the perfect day to give you plural, news like this that we learned over the weekend. It's a flash drive.
The show that drives you home with the most music. The Flash Drive with Carl Wason.